Government transparency is a myth. There are so many things that happen behind the scenes that no one is aware of, only to be revealed much later, beyond the timeline of scrutiny and public persecution. These projects were hidden for a reason, and once you know about them, you will know why. Today, on Plug-in, we will look at the top 5 declassified government secrets that shocked the world. 1. Project MKUltra. Project MKUltra was a top-secret CIA project that ran from 1953 to 1973 to develop mind control techniques and use them for intelligence purposes. The project was officially sanctioned in 1953 by CIA Director Allen Dulles and operated under the codename Project MKUltra. The project was born out of Cold War fears of mind control and espionage techniques used by enemy countries, namely the Soviet Union and North Korea. The CIA believed that developing mind control techniques could gain them a major advantage in intelligence gathering and covert operations. The initial focus of MKUltra was on the use of drugs and chemicals to alter brain function and behavior. The CIA recruited top scientists and researchers from universities and institutions across the country to work on the project. Some of the substances tested included LSD, mescaline, and various barbiturates. In addition to drug testing, MKUltra also delved into various forms of psychological torture, such as sensory deprivation, hypnosis, and sleep deprivation. The project also explored the use of subliminal messaging and psychological manipulation techniques. One of the most infamous aspects of MKUltra was the use of unwitting human subjects in experiments. The CIA recruited hundreds of individuals, including prisoners, mental patients, and members of the general public, to participate in the experiments without their knowledge or consent. The project became increasingly controversial and faced public scrutiny in the 1970s, when details of the experiments were leaked to the press. In 1973, the CIA ordered all documents related to MKUltra be destroyed, making it difficult for the full scope of the project to ever be known. However, some documents were declassified, and the project was finally officially halted. 2. COINTELPRO. COINTELPRO, or Counterintelligence Program, was a covert operation conducted by the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, from 1956 to 1971. Its main purpose was to disrupt and discredit various political organizations and individuals deemed subversive by the FBI. This included civil rights groups, anti-war activists, and other social and political movements. Under the direction of FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover, COINTELPRO utilized various tactics such as surveillance, infiltration, and disinformation to undermine these groups and individuals. Agents were also encouraged to use illegal methods, including wiretapping and burglary, to gather information and disrupt their activities. One of the most notable targets of COINTELPRO was the Black Panther Party. The FBI saw the Black Panthers as a major threat to national security and used COINTELPRO to sabotage their efforts and incite conflicts within the group. COINTELPRO also targeted other groups, such as the American Indian Movement and the Puerto Rican Independence Movement. In 1971, the existence of COINTELPRO was exposed by a group of activists who broke into an FBI office and released documents detailing the program's activities. This led to investigations and reforms within the FBI, and COINTELPRO was officially ended. 3. Operation Mockingbird. Operation Mockingbird was a covert campaign launched by the United States Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, in the 1950s to influence media outlets and manipulate public opinion. The CIA recruited journalists, editors, and publishers from both domestic and foreign news organizations to promote propaganda and disseminate disinformation. This was done through various methods, such as planting false stories, using front organizations to publish propaganda, and providing journalists with classified information. The operation was first exposed in the 1970s during the Church Committee investigations, which revealed the extent of the CIA's involvement in the media. However, the full scope of Operation Mockingbird is still unknown, as many of the records related to it were destroyed or remain classified. 4. Watergate Scandal. Everyone knows about this scandal. It revealed that the president of the state, the most powerful person in the country, can also be corrupt. In 1972, a group of individuals associated with President Richard Nixon's re-election campaign broke into the Democratic National Committee headquarters at the Watergate complex. This event sparked a series of investigations by the FBI and other agencies, eventually leading to Nixon's resignation in 1974. The scandal revealed illegal activities by the FBI and other government agencies, including wiretapping and political sabotage. 5. Verona Project. Not everything had to be bad when it comes to government secrets. Sometimes they were good, and Project Veronica is a prime example of that. During the Cold War, the American Army and NSA worked together on a top-secret program called the Verona Project. This project involved decoding and analyzing Soviet intelligence messages intercepted by the US. The goal of the Verona Project was to decode the messages and gather intelligence on Soviet agents and their operations in the United States. This was seen as crucial for national security, as the US and Soviet Union were engaged in a tense rivalry for global dominance during the Cold War. The project faced numerous challenges, including the complexity of the Soviet codes and the constant changes in their encryption methods. However, with the use of advanced technology and the expertise of codebreakers, the project was eventually able to decipher thousands of messages. The decrypted messages provided valuable insights into Soviet espionage tactics, including the use of sleeper agents and infiltration of government agencies. The Verona Project remained highly classified until 1995, when the US government released over 2,900 decrypted messages to the public. This release confirmed the existence and success of the project, shedding light on the extent of Soviet espionage during the Cold War and the efforts taken by the US to counter it. If you liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. We give out interesting recommendations from around the world every other day.